Alright, so from the time your character reaches level 10, they will start to accumulate what are called talent points. You spend those points at a trainer. In this case, I'm at the Moonglade Druid trainer. I talk to him, and I can unlearn the talents that I've already set up for my character. At level 70, that can be a lot of talents. So, I'm going to unlearn those talents to show you how to reset the talents for your character. So now, everything that I've learned leveling up is completely gone, and I have to reset those talent points. Now I can press the N key on my keyboard, or select the talents option of my interface, right here. So I click on that button and it brings up my talent points. There's 3 trees for every class. The Druid has the Balance tree, which is for magic spells that are cast from a distance. There's Feral Combat, which is the shape-shifting attacks, melee range, which are physical attacks that you do close up, bear form attacks and cat form attacks. The Druid's able to shapeshift into various forms that allow him to do damage or to take damage, depending on what his spec is. Then there's Restoration. Restoration is the healing class of a Druid, so a Druid is able to perform every task. He's able to do magic damage from a distance, melee damage up front, tanking, which we'll discuss shortly, and restoration, which is healing. Those are the jobs that every class has to do one of, and a Druid is able to do all of them, depending on how you allocate the points. So, to start off, we'll take a look at each individual talent. You see, you start off the earliest ranks with Improved Mark of the Wild or Furor, which give you various different abilities. As you mouse over the abilities, it gives you a list of what those talents do for you. When you're level 10, you'll get your first point, so you get to put 1 point in. So I'll do Feral Combat, we put 1 point into this ability, and then it shows you what you'll get when you do the next point in that ability. As you level up, every 2 levels, you'll get another talent point, up until you reach level 60. So every 2 levels you add another talent point, making your character slowly, over the levels, more and more powerful. So every time you get those 2 levels, you add that next point, you start to throw the next points in, and unfortunately it's a very long process as you're leveling up, unless you're very good at it. My character, I'm very fortunate to have had level 70 for a while, so it's easy for me to allocate these points all at once. I can respec my character to do whatever job I want it to do. This is the cornerstone of World of Warcraft. Every class that you play has 3 talent trees, and it gives you a completely brand new way of approaching the game if you play certain classes like Druids, Paladins, Shaman. And other classes like Rogues or Hunters, their abilities are nuanced, but generally it doesn't change the outcome of your gameplay experience by changing the talent specs.